Welcome back to your 5-Minute Football Fix. I'm Steven Miranda.
I'm Jeff Ellis, and it's Tuesday, August 23rd, 2011.
Today we're talking about the Giants suffering a devastating blow last night.
Additional fallout from the debacle that was the preseason game between the 49ers and the Raiders.
And we'll take one final look at the QB Carousel in the NFL.
First up, the Giants suffered a devastating blow last night in their second preseason game against
the Chicago Bears.
The Bears.
They went against the Bears, smacked them around a little bit, but unfortunately, cornerback Terrell Thomas got rolled on by his own teammate and suffered a season-ending injury.
The significance of this loss cannot be overstated. Terrell Thomas last year was the tackle leader, I should say, for the New York Giants, and it's a devastating loss. And this comes on the heel of where Prince Amukamura was already suffering a broken foot and was challenging for the position.
That's right. Terrell Thomas came in buffed up because, they went out and they got Amukamura in the draft, Jeff, and it was like, you know what, I'm going to be better. He was already the leading tackler. So now he's out. Amukamura isn't back until like October from his broken foot. So the Giants, even though they had depth at this position, now might find it as a weakness.
Finally, we have additional fallout from just the horrific weekend in San Francisco Bay Area. Candlestick Park was the site of this, which we continue to get additional video from people in the stands who have their phones. With phones, nothing secret anymore. And there was beatings in the bathrooms. There was beatings in the stands. There were shootings in the parking lot. And now they've officially come out, the San Jose Mercury News, and saying that this game will no longer take place.
That's right. Pretty much you're not going to hear an announcement from the NFL, but the 49ers have recommended to the NFL that this game be canceled indefinitely. So no announcements. It's just not going to be on the schedule. The Niners have also beefed up security around the stadium, and they've made a new rule where you cannot tailgate once kickoff has started.
Wait a minute. They used to permit tailgating during games after kickoff started?
Yes, you could basically tailgate and have fun during the game.
I'm fine with people having fun during the game. What I'm not fine with, Steven, is people consuming large quantities of alcohol in a parking lot of a sporting event where they don't even have a ticket to it. The only people that should be permitted in the parking lot is people that have left their lights on, need their sunglasses, forgot some medication in their car, and they're by themselves. And security should be in that parking lot, and anybody else that's out there, Steven, should be removed from the premises immediately.
Well, that's not the case in most stadiums, but Jeffrey, I think you've got a prediction to make on that one.
I do, because you know what? I believe by the end of this year, you will see that nonsense stop. There'll be no longer tailgating, or as you called it, fun. There won't be people sitting by their pickup trucks getting drunk with 36 cases of alcohol next to them while there's people going inside an event having fun, because those people are going to leave and have to walk through that parking lot.
Yeah, well, I think that just goes to show it takes one team to ruin it for everybody. Ooh. And finally, Jeffrey, here we are, the QB Carousel. That's a real-life carousel there.
It is.
Jeffrey, we're going to start in Denver, where they finally have said Kyle Orton is the starter, and Tim Tebow has gone. That's right. Tim Tebow has moved down to third string.
Really?
Yes, third string.
So that puts Brady Quinn in there at second?
That's correct. The Dolphins are sticking with Chad Henne.
What?
Yes, they decided this, since we can't get Kyle Orton, Chad Henne is our guy.
And finally, Andy Dalton, don't forget,
What?
is going to be the starter under center week 1 for the Cincinnati Bengals.
That's right. Carson Palmer still hasn't filed his retirement papers, but I'm pretty sure he's not going back to Cincinnati.
He's all done. Matt Hasselbeck, his little injury was simply getting the wind knocked out of him and not a blow to the head, so he'll be there week 1.
Over Jake Locker. Cam Newton's scheduled to play 3 quarters in the next game against Cincinnati, and unless he fails miserably, he will be your week 1 starter in Carolina.
Pete Carroll is still standing behind Tavares Jackson. T-Jax to get the job over Charlie Whitehurst, whom we know that Pete likes quite a bit, but, seriously.
Tavares Jackson's just a start. Finally, the Washington Redskins cannot decide between Rex Grossman or John Batt.
What?
That's right. Don't expect an announcement from them soon. As a matter of fact, Jeffrey, I hope he does not pull an Eric Mangenius, who waited till week 1 to announce his starter. Shanahan, name a starter, buddy.
You need a general there, and you need your general now.
Can I get one more what?
What?
Thank you
No.
very much. This is Steven Miranda
Jeff Ellis.
for your 5-minute football fix.